This is sternum. These are ribs. This is cranium, skull. The lower jaw which is movable is mandible. The upper immovable is maxilla. Right? So this is the vertebral column. First one is cervical, then thoracic, then lumbar, then coccygeal. Right? Now this is sternum. The ribs are anteriorly attached to the sternum and posteriorly with the vertebral column. The first 7 ribs are connected with the sternum and the vertebral column. They are called actual position, right? Now put the patella on the knee bone, right on knee, patella, right? Hold the pelvic girdle. Tell me the pelvic girdle. Then which are the lumbar, vertebrae, lumbar, sacrum. Where will you find sacrum? That sacrum. Where will you find sternum? Sternum. Which is mandible? Maxilla? Okay, femur bone, which is the longest bone. Femur. Then tibia, fibula. Right? Humerus bone. Artery or vein? Vein, right? So these are lungs. The cavity below this is abdominal cavity. The cavity which occupies where the lungs are present is thoracic cavity. The change in the pressure inside the thoracic cavity is actually responsible for inhalation and exhalation. The rib muscles will contract or relax when the inhalation takes place. Rib muscles contract. Now this is the large intestine which they are showing, right? At the back you can see the pancreas, the kidney, right? This is the heart which is tilted towards left side of the, that is why the one lung is smaller than the other lung, right? And you can see brain here. The brain is divided into how many parts? You have forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Join it. This from top you can see left cerebral hemisphere and right cerebral hemisphere, right? At the back you will find hindbrain, cerebellum. Inside you have midbrain, pons, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, and all the parts of the different lobes of the cerebrum, responsible for different areas of perception, whether it is touch, heat, smell, sight, etc. Right? This is human ear. The external part is pinna. Then you have external auditory canal, which will lead to the mid-ear. Which one is that? Middle part of the ear. Where will you find 3 bones? Malleus, incuscatus in the middle part of the brain. In inner you have cochlea. Any change in the pressure inside the fluid in the cochlea will result in the sensation formation that will send the impulses to the brain for interpretation. Clear? Right? You have external ear called as pinna. Then you have external auditory canal, which will lead to the eardrum. In the middle you have 3 semicircular canals. In the internal ear, cochlea. The fluid inside the cochlea will help in generation of the impulses that will send the message to the brain for interpretation and analysis, right? And these 3 semicircular canals, which are at 90 degrees of each other, are responsible for hearing as well as for balance. So for your body's balance, you need this 3 semicircular canal, and for generation of hearing sensation, you need the fluid inside this cochlea, which will generate impulses and send the messages to the brain for interpretation based on your previous